So political parties in the Government of National Unity appear to be aligned as the Finance Minister Enoch Godongwana prepares for his third attempt at tabling the budget tomorrow. President Cyril Ramaphosa led discussions around the budget with GNU partners, while Godongwana held individual consultations with parties. But there appears to be disagreement on where exactly to trim spending. Newzroom Afrika's Qaanitah reports.
It would appear that Finance Minister Enoch Godongwana may finally have a budget that satisfies parties in the Government of National Unity. All partners agree that cutting spending is the only way to balance the books, given the contentious VAT hike is completely off the table. Analyst Duma Qubule says it seems that GNU members have kissed and made up, with support also coming from Rise Mzansi, Bosa and Action SA.
So there's a kind of a consensus to cut spending amongst, the GNU parties plus three, the GNU plus three. So it's 13 parties, yeah.
Godongwana now has to plug a projected 75 billion rand shortfall over the next 3 years, which would have come from increasing VAT. Parties have shared their views on where government can reduce costs during various rounds of negotiations.
We'll have to see whether the cuts will come from education, health, or from PRASA, yeah.
The DA, which is the second largest partner in the GNU, rejected the first two drafts, which relied on tax increases to raise revenue. The party says it's satisfied with the consultation process and is ready to back the new proposal.
I think we're now at a point where, as a responsible partner in this GNU, we should seriously find ways to make the budget work. That's the first point to be made, almost agnostic of what's in the budget.
Although the President, his deputy and the DA leader won't be present for the tabling of the budget, members of Parliament believe this attempt will succeed. This is despite the official opposition criticizing the President for travelling to the US while the budget remains unpassed.
And for the President to leave the country to go to America, of all places, when we have such a big problem, that the budget has not been passed, that we are approaching the second month without a budget into the new financial year.
Like the MK party, the EFF is also opposed to the proposed spending cuts. EFF leader Julius Malema says the budget will lack clear plans for job creation, economic growth or support for state-owned enterprises. For Newzroom Afrika on Channel 405, I am Qaanitah.